In Model Manager, you can perform a number of tasks on models generated in the Automated Analytics interface of SAP Predictive Analytics. Note that Model Manager is supported only with the client-server configuration of SAP Predictive Analytics. In this example, we want to retrain an existing model using an updated dataset. This helps to ensure that a model remains effective as new data becomes available. We'll begin by importing the desired model into our project. Next, we need to specify the name of the source that contains the model. Note that only users in the administration group can define sources. Now we need to select the model to import. Before importing, we can specify a different import name for the model and add a description if desired. Now we're ready to retrain the model on a new dataset. Here we can review the list of tasks that have already been scheduled for the project. First, we need to specify the task to perform. We can choose from a number of different task types. Retraining a model allows you to update an existing model based on new data or with new settings. Applying a model enables you to apply a model against a new dataset or using new generation settings. Detecting model deviations lets you check for deviations for the variables included in a model as the data changes over time. Detecting dataset deviations allows you to check for deviations for all of the variables in a dataset. Signal anomaly detection is for time series models only and looks for deviations between the values predicted in a model and the actual values that were collected later. External executable enables you to schedule the execution of an independent executable file such as a script. Note that some options work only with specific model types. Next, we need to specify the model to be retrained and the location of the dataset we want to use for retraining. Next, we can specify the file type and name of the dataset to be used for retraining. In the variable structure area, we can choose if we want to keep the variables used in the original model, if we want to recompute the auto selection of variables, or if we want to use all variables. For this example, we'll keep the initially selected variables. Next, we choose when to retrain the model. We can execute at a specific time, create our own schedule, set up execution based on specific preconditions, or choose a predefined schedule created by an administrator. For this example, we'll choose a schedule defined by an administrator. The options in the time lag definition to shift the reference date area can be used for tasks that use reference dates to create time-stamped populations to use for task execution. For this example, we will not use these options. Now we'll enter a name for the task and then schedule it. The new task displays at the top of the list. Next, we'll view the task details. In the status column, we can see that the task is currently running. We'll refresh the screen to view the details when the task is complete. The task was completed successfully. We can click the Success, Overview, and Executive Report links to see the output generated by retraining the model. We can see the details in the task execution log. A browser window opens to display the Overview report generated when training the model. Now we'll return to Model Manager. A browser window opens to display the executive report generated during model training. You now know how to schedule tasks in Model Manager. For more SAP Business Intelligence tutorials, visit sap.com/learnbi.